Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're diving into the world of the 1970 Lincoln penny, a coin that may just be sitting in your pocket or collection, but it could be worth a lot more than you think. We'll explore its history, why it stands out in the world of numismatics, and how much it could be worth in today's market. So, if you're a collector or just curious about the hidden gems in your spare change, make sure to stick around and hit that subscribe button. The 1970 Lincoln penny was minted by the U.S. Mint in Denver during a year that was marked by a significant change in coin production. This coin was part of a series of pennies that followed the famous 1960s, a decade full of coinage controversies, including the transition from silver to copper-nickel coins. Unlike some of the more famous pennies, the 1970 didn't immediately stand out when it was first released. However, with its iconic Lincoln design by Victor David Brenner, it has managed to capture the attention of collectors over time. The coin features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with the phrase, "In God We Trust" above his head and "Liberty" along the left edge, while the reverse shows the familiar image of the Lincoln Memorial. So, what makes the 1970 penny stand out from the thousands of other pennies minted in the same year? Well, the 1970 is often considered valuable due to its unique characteristics that have led it to be classified as a rare or scarce coin in certain conditions. The main factor behind its increased market value is its minting error, a small, but important detail. A number of these pennies were struck with weak or worn dies, which caused the coins to have poor detail in certain areas. Some of these coins also show off-center strikes, where the image isn't fully centered on the coin, further increasing their rarity. Over time, these coins have become harder to find in good condition, making them more desirable for collectors. Another key reason the 1970 Lincoln penny stands out is its relatively low mintage when compared to other years in the 1970s. While the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies each year, the 1970 is often considered harder to come by in high grades. Because of this scarcity, certain 1970 pennies have seen a sharp rise in value in recent years. And now, let's talk numbers. The market value of a 1970 Lincoln penny can vary widely, depending on its condition, any mint errors, and the current demand among collectors. A regular 1970 penny in average circulated condition might only fetch around 10 to 20 cents at most. This may not sound like much, but don't give up just yet. If you happen to have a 1970 penny in excellent condition, meaning it's well preserved with sharp details and no major wear, it could be worth anywhere from $1 to $5. These higher-grade coins are highly sought after by collectors and can fetch a premium price when sold through dealers or at auctions. The real jackpot comes when you encounter a 1970 penny with a noticeable minting error or rare characteristics. Some off-center or double-struck examples have been known to sell for hundreds of dollars, depending on their severity and rarity. Coins with these minting errors can sometimes be worth $50, $100, or even more. In particularly rare cases, a mint error 1970 penny in near mint condition has been known to fetch upwards of $500 or even higher. You might be wondering, how do I know if my 1970 penny is worth more than face value? Here are a few key points to look for. If your penny is well preserved with little wear, it could have a higher value. Always check the mint mark. For this coin, it's a D located to the right of Lincoln's bust, indicating it was minted in Denver. Look for signs of minting errors. Off-center strikes, doubling, and weakly struck areas can make your penny significantly more valuable. Higher-grade 1970 pennies are rarer than those in poor condition. If you find one that's in great shape, it might be worth more. The best way to find out the true value of your coin is to have it appraised by a professional or to check online auction sites like eBay, where you can find similar coins sold for varying prices. If you think you have a valuable 1970 penny, you may be wondering where you can sell it. There are several places to consider. Websites like eBay are excellent for selling coins, as they give you access to a global market of potential buyers. Local coin shops or online dealers can help you assess and purchase your valuable pennies. Attending a coin show can connect you with collectors who might be interested in buying rare or high-grade coins. Before selling your penny, make sure to do your research to understand its value and market trends. So there you have it. The 1970 Lincoln penny, while not the most famous penny in history, certainly has its place in the world of coin collecting. Whether you have a standard 1970 penny or one with a minting error, there's a chance it could be worth much more than just 1 cent. If you happen to stumble upon one of these rare pennies in your collection or change jar, don't just let it sit there. Take the time to inspect it, check its condition, and see if you've got a hidden treasure on your hands. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed it and learned something new, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more coin-related content. And remember, you never know what's hiding in your pocket change, so always keep your eyes peeled for those rare finds. See you next time. We're diving deep into a fascinating topic for coin collectors and enthusiasts alike, the 1980 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. It may seem like just another penny in your pocket, but this little coin could be worth far more than you think. In fact, some of these pennies have been known to fetch thousands of dollars on the market. In this video, we'll take a closer look at this rare find, explore its history, and reveal just how much it's worth today. So, let's get started. The Lincoln penny has been a beloved part of American currency since it was first minted in 1909. Over the years, the design has changed, but the basic premise of a small, copper coin featuring President Abraham Lincoln has remained the same. But today, we're specifically talking about a penny from 1980, one that's missing a mint mark. At first glance, this 1980 Lincoln penny might seem like just another regular coin you'd find in your change, but the absence of a mint mark is what makes it so intriguing. If you've been collecting coins for a while, you probably know that every coin minted by the US Mint has a mint mark. This is a small letter on the coin that shows which US Mint facility produced it. Normally, pennies minted in 1980 had one of the following mint marks: D4 Denver or S4 San Francisco. But some 1980 pennies were struck with no mint mark at all, so why is this important? Well, this absence of a mint mark is what causes some 1980 pennies to be highly sought after by collectors. These coins were supposed to have been minted in Philadelphia, but they have become incredibly rare, which means they can command a hefty price on the market. Let's break down why this penny could be worth so much. While the 1980 no mint mark penny isn't a complete mystery, its rarity has earned it a unique place in numismatic history. Coin collectors refer to this as a Philadelphia strike because these pennies were supposed to be produced at the Philadelphia Mint. However, due to a production error, some 1980 pennies were released without any mint mark, making them highly coveted by collectors. Now, the big question: how much is this penny worth? Well, the value of a 1980 no mint mark penny can vary significantly depending on its condition. In average circulated condition, you might find these pennies worth around $10 to $50. But, and here's where it gets exciting, if the penny is in uncirculated or near mint condition, the value can soar into the hundreds, sometimes even over $1,000. In fact, the highest recorded sale for a 1980 no mint mark penny reached an astounding $1,000 at auction. However, the vast majority of these coins aren't worth that much, but don't be discouraged, there's still a great market for them. Coins in excellent condition or those with unusual characteristics, such as being double struck or having a specific type of die error, can fetch impressive sums. So, how do you know if your 1980 no mint mark penny is worth anything? The first thing you should do is check its condition. A well-worn coin that's been circulating for decades will likely have little value beyond its face value of 1 cent. But, if your penny has been well preserved, with sharp details and no visible signs of wear, it could be worth far more. Look for signs of the coin's age and handling, like discoloration, scratches, or dents. If you're unsure about its value, it's always a good idea to get a professional coin appraisal from a numismatist or a reputable coin dealer. Now, let's talk about where to sell or find buyers for your 1980 no mint mark Lincoln penny. Coin collectors and enthusiasts are always on the lookout for rare coins, and the best way to sell a penny like this is through specialized coin dealers or auction sites. Websites like eBay or Heritage Auctions can help you find a buyer, but make sure you do your research before listing the coin. You'll want to check similar listings to ensure you're setting a fair price for the condition and rarity of your coin. Before we wrap up, let's quickly recap why the 1980 no mint mark Lincoln penny is such an exciting find for collectors. Its rarity, combined with the historical significance of the Lincoln penny design, makes it a highly desirable coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual observer, this penny is a great example of how even the most seemingly ordinary coins can become valuable treasures with the right conditions. If you happen to come across a 1980 no mint mark penny in your change or in your collection, don't overlook it, it could be worth far more than you imagined. Remember to check the condition, verify its authenticity, and explore your options for selling or adding it to your collection. Thanks for watching today's video. If you found this information helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more coin-related content. And, as always, drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or if you have any questions. We're going to talk about the 2020 D Lincoln penny, its market value, and why it could be worth more than just a single cent. That's right, today's topic is the 2020 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny, what makes it special, its worth in today's coin market, and how you can determine if you've got a valuable one in your collection. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things numismatic. Let's get started. To kick things off, let's talk a little about the 2020 D Lincoln penny itself. As you probably know, the Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history. It features the image of President Abraham Lincoln, who is a symbol of the nation's unity and freedom. The coin was first minted in 1909, and ever since, it has gone through various design changes and minting processes. The 2020 D Lincoln penny is part of the regular annual issue of pennies, and it's minted at the Denver Mint, which is why it bears the D Mint mark. Unlike some other pennies that have special editions or commemorative designs, the 2020 D Lincoln penny is a standard coin that you'd find circulating in your pocket change. But just because it's a regular penny doesn't mean it's not valuable, especially when certain conditions apply. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 2020 D penny so special? Well, while most 2020 D pennies aren't rare in a traditional sense, there are certain factors that could make one more valuable than others. Let's break it down. The most important factor affecting the value of any coin is its condition. Coins in higher grades are always more valuable. So, if you come across a 2020 D penny that's in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth more than the typical penny you'd find in your change jar. Error coins are always the most exciting for collectors. If you find a 2020 D Lincoln penny with a rare error, like a double die, off-center strike, or an unusual minting flaw, your penny could be worth significantly more. These errors occur during the minting process, and sometimes they go unnoticed until collectors spot them. While the 2020 D penny itself is not considered rare, certain years and mint marks can become more valuable over time depending on the market demand and how many of those coins were actually saved or preserved. The 2020 D penny may not be rare now, but who knows what it will be worth in the future. So, what's the actual market value of the 2020 D Lincoln penny? The typical 2020 D penny, in circulation or even in average condition, is worth just 1 cent, its face value. However, if you've got a 2020 D penny in uncirculated condition, it could fetch between 10 to 20 cents depending on its grade. That's right, a penny that you find in perfect condition could be worth more than just a cent. But hold on, if you happen to find a 2020 D penny with a minting error, the value could be much higher. For example, error coins can range from a few dollars to hundreds of dollars, depending on how significant the error is. Some collectors are willing to pay a premium for pennies with unique errors or variations. For example, a 2020 D penny with a double die or significant off-center strike could be worth anywhere from $10 to $50 or more, depending on the severity of the error and the buyer's interest. More extreme errors, such as a completely off-center coin or a significant die crack, could even be worth hundreds of dollars. If you're planning on selling or buying a 2020 D Lincoln penny, the coin's grade will play a major role in determining its worth. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers representing better condition. Here's a quick rundown of what those grades mean. The coin has a lot of wear and tear, with most of the details worn down but still visible. The coin has moderate wear, but most of the major details are still discernible. There's still a lot of detail left on the coin, with only light wear on the high points. The coin has no wear from circulation and may show some minor imperfections under magnification. Coins with a grade of MS65 or higher are considered excellent and command the highest prices. If you have a 2020 D penny that's graded as MS65 or higher, you could potentially see it worth 50 cents to $1, depending on its quality and demand. And if you find a coin that's graded MS70, a perfect coin with no flaws whatsoever, it could be worth significantly more. Now that you know what makes the 2020 D Lincoln penny special and how to evaluate its market value, let's quickly go over how you can spot a valuable one. Here are some tips. Look for coins that are free from scratches, dents, or discoloration. A well-preserved 2020 D penny will have sharp details and a bright, shiny appearance. Examine the coin closely for any unusual minting errors. Look for double dies, where the design appears twice, off-center strikes, or other distinctive flaws that could make the coin more valuable. A magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe can help you spot small details that could indicate a valuable error or high-grade coin. If you think you've got a valuable 2020 penny, you may want to sell it to a coin collector or dealer. Here are a few ways to do that. Websites like eBay, Etsy, or specialized coin auction sites allow you to list your penny for sale. Just make sure you accurately describe its condition and any potential errors. Attending a local coin show can connect you with dealers who specialize in Lincoln pennies and other collectible coins. If you prefer to sell your coin to a professional, you can reach out to a coin dealer who may offer you a fair price based on the market value of your penny. In conclusion, while the 2020 Lincoln penny may seem like just another regular penny in circulation, it's important to remember that condition, errors, and the coin market all play a significant role in determining its value. If you happen to have a high-grade or error coin, you could be sitting on something more valuable than you think. So, start searching through your change and keep an eye out for those potentially rare finds. And if you're ever in doubt about the value of your coin, don't hesitate to consult a professional or a reputable coin dealer. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more coin-related content. We have an exciting topic to dive into: the 1951 no mint mark Lincoln penny. This particular penny is one of the most sought-after coins in the world of numismatics, and if you happen to own one, you might just have a hidden treasure in your pocket. In this video, we'll explore everything you need to know about the 1951 no mint mark Lincoln penny, from its history and unique characteristics to its current market value. So, if you're ready to learn how much this coin could be worth today, stay tuned. To start, let's go over some important background information. The Lincoln penny, introduced in 1909, features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with a depiction of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. In 1951, the U.S. Mint struck millions of Lincoln pennies, but there's something very interesting about those minted in Philadelphia that year. Now, the key distinguishing feature of the 1951 penny we're talking about is the absence of a mint mark. In fact, in 1951, there were pennies struck at 3 U.S. Mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, for pennies minted in Philadelphia, there was no mint mark on the reverse. So, any 1951 penny without a mint mark is a Philadelphia minted coin, and it is often mistakenly overlooked by those unfamiliar with its significance. While a lot of people think the 1951 no mint mark penny is just like any other common coin, there's actually more to it. This penny is part of a specific period in U.S. minting history, and while it might not be as rare as some of the more famous coins, it still holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. Over the years, these coins have maintained strong demand because of their connection to a specific era of American history. The design, featuring a youthful Lincoln, captures the spirit of the mid-20th century, making it a timeless piece. And as with many older coins, the passage of time has made them more collectible. When it comes to determining the value of a 1951 no mint mark Lincoln penny, several factors come into play. While the coin is not considered ultra-rare, certain aspects can make it worth more than its face value. The condition of the coin, the presence of any errors, and its overall rarity on the market are all important factors to consider. The condition of the coin is perhaps the most significant factor in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with higher grades being much more valuable. A well-preserved 1951 no mint mark penny with little to no wear will naturally command a higher price than one that's heavily worn or damaged. While the 1951 no mint mark Lincoln penny isn't among the rarest of coins, it does enjoy consistent demand among collectors. As more people are drawn into the hobby of coin collecting, the market for classic coins like the 1951 penny continues to grow. Error coins, such as those with minting mistakes or unusual features, are highly sought after. Though rare, some 1951 no mint mark pennies may contain errors such as double die strikes, off-center strikes, or even missing elements from the design. These errors significantly increase a coin's value. If you're lucky enough to find a 1951 penny with such an error, it could be worth much more than a standard example. And now, let's talk about how much a 1951 no mint mark Lincoln penny could be worth in today's market. As of recent coin sales and auctions, the value of this penny typically ranges from a few cents for heavily worn examples to several dollars for those in better condition. However, for an uncirculated or high-grade 1951 penny, you could be looking at anywhere from $5 to $25, depending on the exact grade. Coins with errors or those graded in MS-65 or higher can fetch much more. Some rare examples with unique features have even been known to sell for upwards of $100, though these are exceptions rather than the rule. If you're lucky enough to have a high-grade 1951 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, you may want to get it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service to determine its full market value. If you own a 1951 no-mint mark penny and want to know how to sell it, there are several options available. Many coin collectors sell their coins at local coin shops, through online marketplaces like eBay, or at coin shows. Before selling, it's important to have your coin appraised to get an accurate idea of its value. Keep in mind that the condition and rarity of your coin will significantly impact the final price. If you're looking to add a 1951 no-mint mark penny to your collection, online marketplaces and coin dealers are your best bet. It's always a good idea to shop around and compare prices to ensure you're getting a fair deal. In summary, the 1951 no-mint mark Lincoln penny may not be as rare as some other coins, but it's still an important piece of numismatic history. Its value largely depends on its condition, rarity, and any potential errors it may contain. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this penny is a great addition to any collection, and it might just be worth more than you think. So, next time you come across a 1951 penny, be sure to check if it has a mint mark, or rather, if it doesn't have one. You could be holding onto a valuable coin that might be worth much more than its face value. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin-related content. We'll be diving into one of the most intriguing coins in modern American numismatics, the 1976 Lincoln penny. This penny, which was minted during the U.S. Bicentennial, may seem like just another ordinary coin from the 70s, but there's much more to it than meets the eye. If you've ever wondered how much your 1976 penny could be worth, stick around as we explore its market value, what makes it special, and why collectors are paying top dollar for this seemingly common coin. Let's start with the basics. The 1976 Lincoln penny was produced at the Denver Mint and has a D mint mark on the reverse side. It is part of the bicentennial celebration of the United States, marking 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. The coin was struck in copper and has a weight of 3.11 grams with a diameter of 19 millimeters. On the obverse of the coin, you'll find the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, as designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. The reverse features the traditional depiction of the Lincoln Memorial, which was used on the penny from 1959 to 2008. Now, you might be thinking, a penny is just a penny. But as with all coins, certain factors can greatly affect its value, and the 1976 penny is no exception. Most 1976 pennies are worth only their face value of 1 cent. However, there are a few key factors that can drive up its market value significantly, making this penny a real treasure for collectors. One of the main reasons why the 1976 Lincoln penny can be worth more than just a cent is due to minting errors. Over the years, several 1976 pennies have surfaced with errors such as double die outbursts, where the coin's image appears to be doubled. Coins with these kinds of mint errors are highly sought after by collectors, and their value can range from a few dollars to several $1,000s, depending on the error's severity and the coin's condition. Like any collectible, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. A 1976 penny that is in pristine condition, graded MS67 or higher, could fetch a significantly higher price. Coins that have been well preserved, with no wear and minimal discoloration, are considered gem quality and often sell for much more than those that have seen heavy circulation. For example, a 1976 Lincoln penny in uncirculated condition could be worth anywhere from $1 to $5. However, a coin that is graded MS67 or higher could sell for $50 to $100 or more, depending on the demand in the specific market at the time. While the 1976 penny is not directly part of the Bicentennial series of coins, it was produced during a time of great historical significance in the U.S. This year, in particular, saw a massive surge in interest around American coins. Collectors were actively seeking out any and all coins minted during this time, including the 1976 penny. This interest has helped keep the demand for this penny relatively high in the years since, especially for coins that have maintained a high level of preservation. Now, let's talk numbers. For a regular 1976 Lincoln penny in average circulated condition, you're looking at a value of 1 to 5 cents. This is because these coins are so common and can still be found in change across the country. However, if you come across a 1976 penny with a rare minting error, such as a double die or an off-center strike, the value can rise significantly. For example, some of these rare Erro coins have been known to sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their rarity and condition. Here's a quick breakdown of the typical market value for the 1976 D Lincoln penny. Of course, these values can fluctuate depending on the current market, the specific error, and the coin's grade. If you want to determine whether your 1976 D penny could be worth more than face value, here are a few things to look for. As mentioned earlier, look for signs of doubling on the obverse, where the image of Abraham Lincoln appears blurry or doubled. Other potential errors to look for include off-center strikes or die cracks. Check for any signs of wear, corrosion, or discoloration. A well-maintained penny in gem quality will show minimal wear and keep the sharp details of the design intact. If you think you found a rare or valuable 1976 D penny, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded by a company like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service. They can help determine its authenticity, grade, and potential value. The 1976 D Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin in your pocket, but if you're lucky enough to come across a rare mint error or a coin in pristine condition, you could be holding onto a valuable piece of American history. While most 1976 D pennies are worth only a few cents, those with minting errors or exceptional quality can command hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, the next time you spot a 1976 D penny, take a closer look. You might just be holding onto a hidden gem that's worth much more than you think. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more coin collecting tips and tricks. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1949 Lincoln penny, specifically the version without a mint mark, and uncovering its surprising market value. If you're a coin collector, investor, or just someone interested in rare finds, this video is for you. So let's get started. The 1949 Lincoln penny, like all coins from the era, was struck by the United States Mint to commemorate Abraham Lincoln. However, the 1949 penny is unique due to one important factor: it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint and lacks a mint mark. As you may know, Philadelphia minted coins often don't carry a mint mark, unlike those struck in other locations like Denver or San Francisco. This is one of the defining characteristics of the 1949 penny and helps distinguish it from other coins of that time. But what makes the 1949 penny so valuable today? Well, several factors contribute to its worth in the market, including rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. Let's break this down at first. The rarity of the 1949 Lincoln penny is key. The United States Mint produced a substantial number of these pennies, with a mintage of over 500 million coins. However, over time, many of these pennies have been lost, damaged, or spent. As a result, finding a 1949 penny in excellent condition is relatively rare, making it a prized possession for serious collectors. The condition of a coin plays a major role in determining its market value. Coins that have been well preserved are more valuable than those that have experienced heavy wear and tear. The 1949 Lincoln penny is no exception. In fact, you might be surprised to learn that even a penny that seems like it's seen better days could still have a decent market value depending on its grade. So, what's the typical market value for a 1949 Lincoln penny with no mint mark? If you come across a circulated example, it might be worth anywhere from 10 to 50 cents, depending on its condition. But when it comes to well-preserved or uncirculated specimens, the value can rise significantly. A 1949 penny in mint state could easily fetch between $3 to $10. Some higher-grade coins with exceptional detail and luster have even been known to command prices above $20 in auctions or private sales. However, there's one more important factor that could significantly increase the value of a 1949 Lincoln penny: error coins. While the 1949 penny is not particularly known for having many errors, some examples do exist, including those with misprints, doubled die errors, or other rare anomalies. If you happen to find one of these error pennies, it could be worth a lot more, sometimes hundreds of dollars, depending on the severity of the error. Another factor to consider when determining the value of a 1949 Lincoln penny is the current market trend. Coin values fluctuate over time, influenced by the demand among collectors, the state of the economy, and overall interest in rare coins. As of now, the 1949 Lincoln penny continues to hold its value well, with some examples in top condition commanding impressive prices at auctions. One of the best ways to determine the value of your 1949 penny is by having it professionally graded. Coin grading is a precise process that evaluates the condition of a coin based on its wear, luster, and overall appearance. Coins are assigned a grade on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. A penny graded in the 60s or 70s is considered mint state and can demand premium prices on the market. If you have a 1949 penny and you're unsure of its value, consider taking it to a local coin shop or a professional grading service. Getting an accurate assessment will help you understand its true worth and whether it's time to sell or hold onto your prized coin for future investment. In summary, while the 1949 Lincoln penny with no mint mark may not be the most rare or expensive coin in the world, it certainly holds value for collectors and investors, especially those looking for well-preserved examples. With a little patience and attention to detail, you might just discover a hidden gem among your collection. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, their history, and their value, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for future updates. Have you ever come across a 1949 Lincoln penny? Let us know in the comments below. Video is going to blow your mind. We're diving deep into the 2016 Lincoln penny, a coin that could be sitting in your pocket right now, worth up to a staggering $1.6 million. So, stick around as we explore how this humble penny earned its place as one of the most valuable coins of its kind. Let's start with the basics. The 2016 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver and is part of the long-running series that commemorates Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The design on the front features Lincoln's portrait, while the back shows the iconic Lincoln Memorial, both timeless symbols of American history. However, most 2016 Lincoln pennies are not particularly rare. These pennies were minted in the millions, and many of them are still in circulation today. The regular 2016 pennies are worth only 1 cent, just like the majority of pennies you'll find in your pocket. So, why is there a rare version of this coin that's worth so much more? That's where the mystery begins. The answer lies in a specific error, one that makes certain 2016 pennies incredibly rare and highly valuable. Around the 2016 minting period, a small number of these pennies were accidentally struck with a unique feature, causing them to stand out from the rest. Some of the 2016 pennies were found with a noticeable mint mark that was incorrectly struck. This error created a fascinating anomaly. A very small number of 2016 Lincoln pennies were minted with a double die, which made the mint mark appear larger or misaligned. This flaw is not something you'd see on every coin, and finding one is like discovering a hidden treasure. So, what makes these errors so special, and why are they fetching such high prices on the market? The value of the 2016 Lincoln penny skyrocketed because of its rarity. These error coins are highly sought after by collectors and investors who are always on the lookout for coins that are unique or have minting errors. In fact, some of these 2016 pennies have been sold for over $1.6 million at auction. That's not a typo, $1.6 million. It's an incredible amount for a coin that, in most cases, you'd overlook in your spare change. But, the rarity of these error pennies has made them a prized possession for those lucky enough to own one. Now that you know the value of this coin, you might be wondering how to identify a 2016 Lincoln penny that's worth so much. The key factor to look for is the doubled die or misaligned mint mark. Here's how you can check for the error. Take a close look at the mint mark on the coin. If you see any doubling or misalignment in the D, meaning it looks like the mint mark was stamped more than once, then you could be holding a very valuable coin. The error will often result in a thicker, doubled, or off-center mint mark. Pay close attention under a magnifying glass, as the error can be subtle to the untrained eye. Like most valuable coins, the condition matters. A 2016 Lincoln penny in excellent condition is worth much more than one in poor condition. Look for clean, sharp details with minimal wear. Now, let's talk numbers. How much is the 2016 Lincoln penny really worth? A standard 2016 penny in circulation is worth 1 cent, as expected. If you have a 2016 penny with the double die or mint mark error, its value could soar. Depending on the rarity and condition, these error coins have sold for anywhere between $50,000 to $1.6 million at auctions. The highest recorded sale was over $1.6 million for a nearly flawless version of this coin. That's an incredible return on a penny that you might have tossed aside as just another piece of pocket change. So, if you have any 2016 pennies lying around, it might be worth your time to take a closer look. You might be wondering why anyone would pay such high prices for a penny, no matter how rare it is. The answer lies in the world of numismatics, the study of coins and currency. Rare coins with errors or unique features are highly desirable to collectors and investors who specialize in numismatics. These individuals are constantly searching for hidden gems like the 2016 D Lincoln penny to add to their collections or to sell for a profit in the future. Also, the rarity and history behind these Erro coins make them a great investment. Over time, their value tends to appreciate, especially if the coin is well maintained and preserved. If you believe you found a valuable 2016 D Lincoln penny, you might be wondering how to sell it. There are several ways to do this. Before you sell your coin, it's recommended to get it professionally graded by organizations like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service. A certified grade will help establish its authenticity and condition, making it more appealing to buyers. Coins with significant errors are often sold at high-profile auctions. Leading auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stacksbauers specialize in rare and valuable coins and can help you find the right buyer. Many experienced coin dealers are always on the lookout for rare finds like the 2016 D Lincoln penny. Make sure you research reputable dealers who specialize in high-value coins to get the best deal. To wrap up, the 2016 D Lincoln penny is a fascinating and valuable coin, thanks to its unique error and the high demand from collectors. If you're lucky enough to find one of these error coins, you could be holding a piece of history worth up to $1.60 million. Before you leave, take a moment to check through your coin collection or even your spare change. Who knows? That humble penny in your pocket might just be the next big find. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And, as always, leave a comment below if you have any questions or if you found any rare coins yourself. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting. Don't forget to ring the bell for notifications, so you never miss an update on rare coins and valuable finds. We're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and sought-after coins in the world of numismatics, the 1994 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. This penny, with its unique features and rare value, has intrigued collectors for decades. In this video, we'll explore why the 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is so special and how much it's worth today. Let's start with the basics. The 1994 Lincoln penny is part of the ongoing series of 1-cent coins featuring President Abraham Lincoln. Like other pennies, it was designed by Victor David Brenner and has featured the same iconic image of Lincoln on the obverse since its introduction in 1909. On the reverse, the penny shows the Lincoln Memorial, which was used on pennies from 1959 until 2008, when the reverse was changed to honor Lincoln's life and legacy with a shield design. But here's the kicker: the 1994 Lincoln penny has a key distinction that makes it unique: the absence of a mint mark. Before we dive into the value of the 1994 penny, let's talk a little bit about mint marks. Mint marks are small letters found on coins that indicate where they were produced. For most modern coins, you'll find a mint mark on the reverse side, just below the date. For example, a D means it was struck in Denver, and a P indicates it was produced in Philadelphia, but sometimes, you come across a coin that doesn't have a mint mark at all. The 1994 penny is one such coin. You might think that all pennies from 1994 were made in the same place, but that's where the mystery comes in. So, where was the 1994 no mint mark penny made? Well, here's the thing: in 1994, the U.S. Mint had its main production facilities in Philadelphia and Denver. Most of the pennies that year were struck in Denver, and they bear the D mint mark. However, some of the pennies from 1994 were struck in Philadelphia, and these were supposed to carry a P mint mark. But here's where it gets interesting: a small number of 1994 pennies were struck in Philadelphia without any mint mark at all. Now, this wasn't supposed to happen. The lack of a mint mark on these coins is thought to be a result of an error, where the die used to strike the pennies did not have the mint mark engraved on it. Because of this error, the 1994 no mint mark penny has become a highly sought-after coin among collectors. The rarity of these coins, combined with the mystery surrounding their origin, makes them very valuable today. Now, you're probably wondering, how much is a 1994 no mint mark Lincoln penny worth? The value of these coins depends on several factors, including their condition and whether they've been graded by a professional organization like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service in general. A 1994 no mint mark penny in circulated condition is worth a few dollars, sometimes around $5 to $10. However, if you're lucky enough to find one in uncirculated or mint condition, the value can increase significantly. For example, a 1994 no mint mark penny in mint state could fetch anywhere from $50 to $100 or more. depending on the grade. The rarest of the rare, especially those that have been graded as high as MS67 or higher, could command even higher prices, possibly reaching up to $200 or more in certain cases. But it's important to note that these high-end examples are extremely rare, and the vast majority of 1994 no-mint mark pennies will be worth much less. So, why exactly are these coins so valuable? There are a couple of reasons. First, the rarity of the 1994 no-mint mark penny makes it a highly collectible item. As with many rare coins, the more elusive the coin, the higher the demand. The fact that only a small number of these pennies were struck without a mint mark adds to their appeal among collectors. Second, the mystery surrounding the error only enhances its intrigue. Coins with production errors, especially ones that are as rare as the 1994 no-mint mark penny, tend to be more valuable due to the added layer of history and scarcity they represent. Numismatists and collectors alike are always on the lookout for such anomalies, making these coins highly desirable. And now that you know how valuable the 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny can be, it's time to know how to spot one. Fortunately, the identification process is simple. Make sure the penny is from 1994. This is crucial because there are many pennies from other years that may also have no mint mark, but they aren't as rare as the 1994 version. Flip the penny over and check the reverse side, just below the date. If there is no D or P mint mark, then you have a 1994 no mint mark penny. Remember, it's only the pennies from 1994 with no mint mark that are valuable. Other years, like 1970 or 1982, may also lack mint marks but don't carry the same level of rarity. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins that are in good condition with minimal wear are worth more than those that are heavily worn or corroded. So there you have it. The 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a rare and fascinating coin with a market value that can range from a few dollars to hundreds of dollars depending on its condition. If you come across one of these coins in your pocket change, it might be worth taking a closer look to see if it could be one of the rare ones. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye out for. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. And if you have any questions or thoughts about the 1994 no-mint mark penny, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and we're diving deep into a specific Lincoln penny that's caught the attention of collectors, the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. You might have this coin sitting in your pocket or in a jar, not knowing that it could be worth a lot more than face value. In this video, we'll explore the history, rarity, and current market value of the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny and why it could be a real treasure for your collection. Before we get into the exciting stuff, let's talk about the basics. The 1973 Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln Memorial Cent, was part of the series that ran from 1959 to 2008. This coin features the famous image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what makes the 1973 penny particularly interesting isn't just its design, but its minting details. In 1973, the U.S. Mint produced pennies with a D mint mark in Denver and S mint marks in San Francisco. However, a rare and unusual phenomenon occurred that year. Some pennies were struck with no mint mark at all. You might be wondering, why is this such a big deal? Well, when a coin is produced without a mint mark, it raises questions. Could this coin be an error, or is there something special about it that makes it stand out from the regular ones? That's what we'll discuss next. To understand why the 1973 no mint mark penny is so valuable, we need to look at its rarity. As you know, most pennies minted in 1973 will have either a D or S mint mark, identifying where they were produced. The ones with no mint mark are extremely rare. Collectors often refer to these as no mint mark errors, and this rarity is what gives the coin its value. There are multiple theories about how these no mint mark pennies came to be. Some suggest that the U.S. Mint had a temporary issue with the minting process, possibly due to equipment malfunction or a mistake in the packaging process. Others believe it was an intentional change in the production system that was quickly corrected. Regardless of the exact cause, one thing is clear: these coins are much harder to find compared to their mint-marked counterparts. Now, the question that's on everyone's mind: what's the market value of the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? In general, the 1973 no-mint mark penny can fetch a significantly higher price than its counterparts. While a regular 1973 penny without any special characteristics might be worth only 1 cent, a 1973 no-mint mark penny in excellent condition can be worth anywhere from $10 to $100 or even more. The value depends heavily on the condition of the coin. If you happen to find a well-preserved specimen, it could be worth a lot more. For example, if you find a 1973 no-mint mark penny in uncirculated condition, meaning it shows no signs of wear or aging, its value can rise dramatically. Coins that are graded higher by professional grading services, such as those in mint state condition, could even reach prices in the hundreds. In the past, some of these coins have sold at auction for $200 or more, depending on demand. What makes this even more intriguing is that because these coins are rare, they are often in high demand. Coin collectors are constantly on the lookout for these errors, and as time passes, their value can increase. This means that if you've got one of these pennies, it might be worth more than you realize. If you're thinking, I might have one of these rare pennies, you're probably wondering how to identify them. Here's what to look for. This is the most obvious characteristic. A 1973 penny without a mint mark can be identified on the obverse L if you don't see a D or S near the bottom. That's the first indicator that you may have a rare coin. As with any collectible coin, the condition plays a huge role in its value. Look for coins that are free of significant scratches, corrosion, or discoloration. Coins in excellent condition can fetch higher prices. If you think you have a 1973 no-mint mark penny that could be valuable, consider getting it authenticated. A reputable coin grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service can assess the coin's authenticity and give it a grade. A higher grade will increase the coin's market value. So, what does the future hold for the 1973 no-mint mark penny? As time goes on, the rarity of these coins will likely continue to increase, and their market value may rise. Coin collectors are always looking for rarities to complete their collections, and the 1973 no-mint mark penny is a valuable piece for those who are passionate about U.S. coinage. Additionally, as the years go by, fewer of these coins will remain in good condition, making well-preserved examples even more desirable. If you happen to have one in your collection, it could become a valuable heirloom to pass down to future generations. To wrap up, the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating and rare coin that holds significant value for collectors. While most 1973 pennies will have a mint mark, those that don't are highly sought after due to their rarity and historical significance. If you have one of these coins, it's definitely worth checking its condition and having it appraised, as it could be worth more than just its face value. I hope you found this video informative and exciting. If you think you might have a 1973 no-mint mark penny, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more coin-related content. Thanks for watching, and we're diving deep into the world of the 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This particular coin has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike due to its potential value, and we're here to explore whether this penny is truly worth thousands of dollars. So, let's get started. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 1989 Lincoln penny is part of the famous Lincoln series, which has been minted since 1909. The Lincoln penny, also known as the cent, features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But the 1989 penny has something that sets it apart: a lack of a mint mark. Most U.S. coins are marked with a mint mark to indicate where they were produced. Coins minted in Philadelphia don't have a mint mark, while coins minted in Denver have a D, and coins from San Francisco carry an S. However, if you find a 1989 penny without any mint mark, it means it was produced in Philadelphia, which was common for pennies at the time. So, why is the absence of a mint mark so important for this particular penny? Well, there's an interesting story behind it. While most 1989 pennies were minted in Philadelphia, some rare examples have been discovered with certain unique characteristics that have significantly increased their value. The 1989 no-mint mark penny is not rare in terms of its overall circulation, but there are specific conditions in which this coin can be very valuable. This penny's worth increases dramatically if it's in mint condition or if it has some specific errors that make it unique. Let's start by looking at what most 1989 no-mint mark pennies are worth. If you find one of these coins in circulation, don't expect it to make you rich. In fact, a typical 1989 penny without any noticeable errors or minting issues is worth only its face value, 1 cent. However, where the value of this coin starts to rise is when it's in good or excellent condition. A well-preserved 1989 penny, with sharp details and no visible wear, could fetch anywhere between 25 cents to a couple of dollars. This price range typically applies to coins that have been properly stored and preserved, without the usual wear and tear that you'd expect from a coin in circulation. Now, let's talk about the real reason this penny can be worth much more than just a couple of bucks. Error coins are the real treasures for collectors, and the 1989 no-mint mark penny is no exception. Some rare examples of the 1989 penny have been discovered with errors, such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or even incorrect planchets. These errors can make a coin much more valuable, with prices skyrocketing based on the severity and rarity of the error. For instance, an off-center 1989 no-mint mark penny, where the design is misaligned, could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on how far off-center the strike is. A double die, where the image of Lincoln or the lettering on the coin appears doubled, can also greatly increase the value of the penny. If you think you might have a valuable 1989 penny, here's how to identify if it's worth more than face value. As we mentioned earlier, the absence of a mint mark on a 1989 penny indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. But remember, this is common, and doesn't automatically make the coin valuable. The higher the grade, the higher the potential value. Look for a penny in excellent condition with sharp details and minimal signs of wear. A coin in mint condition is always more valuable. Look carefully at the design. Some of the most sought-after errors include when the design is misaligned, making the coin look irregular. When the image appears doubled or blurred. Sometimes, a penny may be struck on a different type of metal or planchet, which can also increase its value. If you think your 1989 penny might be valuable, the best way to determine its worth is by having it professionally graded by a certified grading company like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service. Grading is a process that evaluates the coin's condition, which plays a huge role in determining its market value. Now, let's talk about the potential market value of your 1989 penny. A regular 1989 penny in average condition is worth just a few cents over face value. You could expect to get anywhere between 25 cents to $1 depending on the condition. However, if you have a well-preserved 1989 penny in mint state, you might be looking at a value between $5 to $15. The condition of the coin is a major factor in determining this value. If your penny has an error, like an off-center strike or a double die, the value can rise significantly. Error coins can fetch anywhere from $100 to over $1,000, depending on the rarity and severity of the error. If you think your 1989 penny is valuable, you might be wondering where to sell it. Here are a few options. Websites like eBay are a great place to sell rare coins, including the 1989 no-mint mark penny. You can auction the coin or list it at a fixed price, depending on what you think it's worth. A reputable coin dealer can help you appraise and sell your penny. They may offer you a fair price, though they'll often take a commission for their services. Attending a local coin show gives you the opportunity to meet with other collectors and dealers who may be interested in purchasing your penny. So, is your 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth thousands of dollars? It could be, but it depends on its condition and whether it has any rare errors. If you have a regular penny in average condition, don't expect a fortune, but if you find one with a rare error or in exceptional condition, you could have a valuable coin on your hands. As always, make sure to carefully examine your coins and, if you suspect you have a rare find, consider getting it professionally graded. Welcome to today's video, where we'll be diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on a specific piece of history, the 1979 Lincoln penny. If you've ever wondered what makes this coin so valuable, you're in the right place. Let's explore its features, its rarity, and what makes it such a sought-after item in the coin market. The 1979 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark. This penny, like other coins from the late 70s, was part of the United States' ongoing circulation of copper-based pennies. The design features the iconic Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, created by artist Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, you'll find the famous Lincoln Memorial, which has been a staple of the penny since 1959. But what makes the 1979 penny so special? While most of these pennies are worth only face value, 1 cent, certain rare variations can be worth much more. A 1979 penny that's in mint condition, or even better, can fetch a surprisingly high price. These coins, especially those that are uncirculated or feature a unique error, can attract collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for them. So, what should you look for when searching for a 1979 penny? First and foremost, the condition of the coin is key. A coin in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in everyday transactions, can be worth more than one that shows signs of wear. In the world of coin collecting, uncirculated means that the coin looks almost as if it just came off the minting press. These pennies typically have a sharp, detailed appearance and no noticeable signs of use. The value of a 1979 D Lincoln penny can also increase depending on its rarity. Coins with unique characteristics, such as certain errors in the minting process, can command higher prices. For example, a 1979 D penny with a double die error or other unusual characteristics could be worth much more than a typical, well-worn penny from the same year. These types of mint errors can be rare, and coin collectors actively seek them out. In terms of market value, a standard 1979 D penny in circulation is only worth about 1 cent. However, a well-preserved coin in uncirculated condition can be worth between 10 to 50 cents, depending on its specific quality. Now, if you come across a 1979 D penny that has an error or is in particularly excellent condition, the price could skyrocket. For example, a 1979 D penny with a double die obverse can sell for anywhere from $50 to $100 or even more, depending on its grade and the buyer's interest. To get a better idea of the current market value of a 1979 D penny, it's a good idea to check online coin auctions or reach out to professional coin dealers. Auctions and coin shops will sometimes feature these coins, giving you a clearer sense of how much collectors are willing to pay. If you're a beginner collector or just someone who's come across a 1979 D penny and is curious about its value, it's essential to examine the coin carefully. Check the details for any signs of wear and tear and look for any unique characteristics, such as doubling on the lettering or design elements. The best way to ensure you're getting an accurate assessment of your coin's value is to consult a trusted coin expert or visit a professional grading service, which can give you a more precise evaluation based on the coin's grade. Additionally, some collectors may seek out coins that are part of a specific set or have historical significance. For example, the 1979 D penny, as part of the broader collection of pennies minted in the late 1970s, can appeal to those focused on a specific time period in U.S. coinage history. In some cases, completing a set with all of the different mint marks from that year, like the 1979S, the 1979P, and the 1979D, can increase the value of individual coins in the SETIN summary. While the 1979 D Lincoln penny may not always be worth a fortune, there are certainly rare and valuable exceptions to the rule. By paying attention to the condition of the coin, looking for unique mint errors, and staying informed about current market trends, you can uncover hidden gems that may be worth much more than you originally thought. If you're a coin enthusiast or are simply looking to add to your collection, keep your eyes peeled for a 1979 D Lincoln penny in excellent condition or with unique features that could elevate its value. With some careful attention and a bit of luck, you might just come across a penny that's worth much more than 1 cent. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful or interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more coin-related content. And, as always, leave a comment below if you've ever found a 1979 D penny or any other rare coin. We'd love to hear your stories. We're going to dive deep into a coin that might be sitting in your pocket right now, the 1963 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. You may be wondering, what makes this coin special? Well, you're in for a surprise because this seemingly ordinary penny could be worth much more than you think. Most of us think of the 1963 penny as just another copper coin. After all, it's from the era of pre-clad pennies, so why would it stand out? Let's start by breaking down the specifics of this penny and why it has caught the attention of collectors. First things first, the 1963 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. If you've ever wondered why some pennies don't have mint marks, here's the answer. The U.S. Mint typically placed mint marks on coins to indicate where they were produced. In 1963, however, the Philadelphia Mint produced coins without a mint mark, which means they were struck in Philadelphia. In the 1960s, the majority of pennies were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why most 1963 pennies you'll find won't have a mint mark. But what makes the 1963 penny even more interesting is its rarity in certain conditions. While a standard 1963 penny without a mint mark may seem common, it's the coin's condition and any unique characteristics that can make it valuable. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. The more pristine the coin, the higher its value. Pennies from 1963, especially those without mint marks, can still be found in circulation today. However, finding one in excellent condition, free from wear and tear, with sharp details and a lustrous finish, can make a big difference in its market value. Coins are graded based on their condition using a scale called the Sheldon scale. Coins are rated from poor to mint state, with mint state 70 being the highest possible grade. If you happen to find a 1963 penny that's graded as MS65 or higher, you're looking at a much more valuable coin. A 1963 penny in mint condition can be worth significantly more than its face value of 1 cent. For example, a 1963 Lincoln penny graded MS65 can fetch anywhere from $5 to $10. But if the coin is graded higher, say MS67 or MS68, its value could increase dramatically, reaching values up to $50 or more, depending on the specific market demand. Now, let's talk about the rare exceptions. While the 1963 penny itself is relatively common, coins from this era can have unique variations or even mint errors that increase their value. For example, a double die or a misaligned die error on a 1963 penny could make it a rare collector's item. Errors like these are what coin collectors dream of finding, and they can dramatically raise the value of a penny. One of the most sought-after variations of the 1963 penny is the double die, where the details on the coin, especially the date or lettering, appear to be duplicated. If you find one of these errors in good condition, you could be looking at a penny worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The rarity of these error coins makes them a prized find among collectors. In fact, a 1963 double die penny in high grade has been known to sell for over $10,000 at auction. So, if you happen to come across a 1963 penny with unusual details or visible doubling, make sure to get it checked out by a professional. Now, for those of you wondering how to find these rare, valuable pennies, it's all about paying attention to detail. When you're checking your pocket change or looking through rolls of coins, take a few extra seconds to inspect your 1963 pennies carefully. Look for any signs of doubling or other unusual features. But it's not just about finding high-grade or error coins. Collectors are also drawn to coins with historical significance or those that are part of unique collections. So, even if your 1963 penny doesn't have any special minting errors, it could still hold value as part of a larger coin collection. So, how much can you expect a regular 1963 no-mint mark penny to be worth? If it's in circulated condition with somewhere, it's generally worth only a few cents above its face value. However, in uncirculated or mint condition, the value can increase significantly, depending on the grade. And if you happen to stumble upon one with a rare error, your penny could potentially be worth a small fortune. In summary, the 1963 Lincoln penny without a mint mark may seem like just another copper coin, but it can hold a hidden treasure for collectors, especially in high grades or with minting errors. If you're a coin collector or just someone who's curious about the value of your spare change, make sure to keep an eye out for this little gem. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a coin collection tip. Keep hunting those coins, and who knows, you might just find the next big treasure in your pocket change. We have an exciting topic for you, one that might just make you want to dig through your change jar. We're talking about the 1991 Lincoln penny, and trust me, this coin has a surprising market value that could make you a small fortune. If you've ever wondered whether your spare pennies are worth anything, this video will definitely make you look at your pocket change in a whole new light, so grab your magnifying glass, and let's dive into everything you need to know about the 1991 Lincoln penny and its surprising value on the market. Let's start by discussing the basics. The 1991 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, which is why it carries the D mint mark. It was produced as part of the regular annual issue of pennies, and like most pennies, it was mass-produced with over 5 billion of them being made in that year. But here's where things get interesting. Despite the large mintage, certain 1991 pennies have become incredibly valuable to collectors. You might be wondering, what makes this particular penny so special? To understand that, we need to look into the details. The 1991 Lincoln penny is not just another copper coin. The value lies in its condition and any unique errors that could be present. In the world of coin collecting, even the slightest imperfections or anomalies can significantly increase a coin's worth. And for the 1991 penny, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. First, the condition of the penny matters. The better the condition, the more valuable it becomes. Coins that are in mint or near mint condition, often graded MS65 or higher, can fetch impressive prices. Most 1991 D pennies you'll come across are in circulated condition, and while these are still collectible, their value will be relatively low. However, if you happen to find a 1991 D penny in uncirculated or near mint condition, you could be looking at a coin worth anywhere from a few dollars to even higher depending on the specific quality. But there's more. Like many other coins, the 1991 D penny has been known to have some rare errors that can make it worth a lot more. And now, let's talk about those rare error coins. The most valuable 1991 D pennies have some form of minting error that makes them stand out from the rest. Some of the most sought-after error types include: this is one of the most common types of error found on Lincoln pennies. It occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly during the minting process, causing the image of Abraham Lincoln to appear doubled. If you find a 1991 D penny with a double die obverse, it could be worth a lot more than its face value. An off-center strike happens when the penny is not aligned properly during the minting process, causing part of the design to be cut off. This can make the coin unique and highly collectible. Over time, the dies used to strike coins can develop cracks. These cracks can create distinctive patterns or markings on the coin. A 1991 D penny with a noticeable die crack could attract the attention of collectors looking for something rare. Another error to look out for is a repunched mint mark. This occurs when the D mint mark is stamped more than once, creating a blurry or double imprint. A 1991 D penny with this error could have a significant premium attached to it. Now that you know what to look for, how do you determine the value of your 1991 D penny? It all comes down to grading. Coin grading is a system that evaluates the condition of a coin, with grades ranging from poor to mint state. Coins that are graded higher, such as MS65 or MS66, can be worth far more than their face value. For instance, a 1991 D penny in mint state could be worth anywhere from $2 to $5. However, if you find one with a rare error or in near-perfect condition, the price could go much higher, sometimes reaching $10, $20, or even more, depending on demand. As for those rare error coins, values can soar even higher. A 1991 D double die or off-center error penny might be worth anywhere from $50 to $200 or more, depending on the severity of the error and its overall condition. It's important to remember that the rarer and better preserved the coin, the more money it could bring in on the open market. If you happen to find a 1991 D penny that's in excellent condition or has a rare error, you might be wondering where to sell it. There are several places to get your coins appraised and sold, such as websites like eBay are great for selling rare coins. You can list your coin for auction or at a fixed price and reach a global audience of coin collectors. Local coin shops are another option where you can bring your 1991 D penny for an appraisal. Keep in mind that coin shops may offer you less than the market value since they need to resell the coins at a profit. Attending a coin show gives you the chance to meet with experienced collectors and dealers who can evaluate your coin on the spot. In addition to eBay, there are dedicated coin auction sites where rare coins are frequently sold to the highest bidder. So, there you have it. The 1991 D Lincoln penny may not be the first coin that comes to mind when you think of valuable collectibles, but with the right condition or errors, it could be worth more than you ever imagined. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep an eye out for that special penny in your pocket change. It could just be the next treasure you find. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new about the 1991 D Lincoln penny, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more coin tips and valuable finds. And as always, feel free to share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. Have you found any rare pennies? Let us know. Thanks for watching, and we're going to explore a fascinating piece of American history, the 1973 D Lincoln penny. This coin, part of the ongoing series that has graced our pockets for over a century, holds more value than you might think. While most pennies are worth only their face value of 1 cent, the 1973 D Lincoln penny can command a surprising market price in certain conditions. So, if you've got one of these coins, or you're just curious about its value, stick around as we delve deep into the worth of the 1973 D Lincoln penny and how you can determine whether you have a rare and valuable one. The 1973 D Lincoln penny was minted in large numbers at the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities where U.S. coins are produced. The D mint mark represents Denver, signifying where this penny was made. Just like other Lincoln pennies, it features Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse of the coin shows the familiar image of the Lincoln Memorial, which was created by Frank Gasparo. When it comes to its composition, the 1973 D penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, which was standard for US pennies at the time. However, despite being mass-produced, there are certain aspects that can make this coin more valuable than others. You might wonder, what makes this penny worth more than just 1 cent? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. While millions of these pennies were minted, several factors can increase its value in the coin market. The condition of a coin is the most significant factor when determining its value. Coins that are in excellent condition, with minimal wear and clear features, are worth more. A 1973 D penny in mint state or close to it can be worth a significant amount more than one that shows signs of heavy wear and tear. Sometimes, coins come with minting errors or unique varieties that make them highly sought after. For the 1973 D Lincoln penny, certain errors like off-center strikes, doubling of the design L, or any other irregularities could make the coin more valuable to collectors. These errors are rare but can drastically increase the price of the coin. The value of any coin is also influenced by collector demand. Even if a coin isn't particularly rare or in perfect condition, if collectors are eager to acquire it, the price can go up. The 1973 D penny might not be as valuable as some other coins from the 70s, but there is still interest in well-preserved examples or those with rare minting mistakes. Let's get into the specifics of how much you could expect to get for a 1973 D penny in today's market. Generally, if you have a regular 1973 D penny in average circulated condition, it will be worth only its face value of 1 cent. However, as mentioned earlier, the value can increase dramatically if the coin is in excellent condition or has any minting errors. A well-preserved 1973 D penny in uncirculated condition can be worth anywhere from 10 to 30 cents. The value might vary based on demand, but it's definitely more than face value. If the coin is graded higher, such as MS65 or better, it could be worth around $1 to $5, depending on the market. Coins with such high grades are more difficult to find, making them more desirable to collectors. Coins with minting errors, such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or die cracks, could fetch much higher prices. For example, a 1973 D penny with a noticeable error could potentially be worth $50 or more to the right buyer, depending on the rarity and the error type. If you think you have a valuable 1973 D penny, there are a few things you can do to verify its worth. Look at the coin closely to determine its grade. Coins with minimal wear, sharp details, and no signs of damage are considered to be in better condition. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to inspect it closely. Look for any obvious errors like doubling in the letters or numbers, off-center strikes, or other unusual markings. These errors can increase the value of your coin significantly. If you think you have a high-quality or error coin, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded by a reputable service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the professional coin grading service. The grade a coin receives can have a huge impact on its value. Once you know the condition and any errors, research recent sales of similar coins. Websites like eBay and online coin dealers can give you a good idea of what similar coins have sold for in the past. This will help you gauge a fair market price. If you've determined that your 1973 D penny is worth more than face value, you might be wondering where to sell it. Here are a few options. Local coin dealers and numismatic shops often buy and sell coins. If you have a coin in good condition or one with a rare error, they might offer you a fair price. Websites like eBay provide a platform for sellers to auction their coins to the highest bidder. This can be a great way to get top dollar for your 1973 D penny, especially if it has a unique error or is in exceptional condition. Coin shows are a fantastic place to connect with collectors and dealers. You can often find people who are willing to pay a premium for rare coins, and you'll have the chance to get expert advice on your coin's value. While the 1973 D Lincoln penny might not be as famous as some other rarer coins, it's still a coin worth paying attention to, especially if you have one in excellent condition or with an error. The demand for coins like the 1973 D penny continues to grow as more collectors take an interest in U.S. currency history, and if you've got a rare or well-preserved example, you could stand to make a decent profit. So, take a close look at your collection and see if you've got a hidden gem. Remember, coin values can fluctuate, so keep an eye on the market, and don't hesitate to get your coins professionally evaluated if you think you've got something special. Thanks for watching, and we have an exciting topic for all you coin collectors and enthusiasts: the 2013 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. This unique coin has been gaining attention in the market due to its rarity and value, so let's dive into what makes this penny so special and why it could be worth more than you think. First, let's talk about the basics. The Lincoln penny, also known as the 1-cent coin, has been a staple of U.S. currency since its introduction in 1909. The 2013 version is part of the Lincoln Bicentennial series, which commemorates the 200th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Normally, pennies minted in 2013 would have a mint mark indicating which U.S. mint facility produced the coin. However, the 2013 penny without a mint mark is a bit of an anomaly. To understand the significance of this coin, we need to take a look at how U.S. coins are minted. The U.S. Mint operates several facilities across the country, and each coin is stamped with a mint mark to identify where it was produced. For most coins minted in 2013, you would typically find a mint mark of either D4 Denver or P4 Philadelphia. However, there's an unusual case where a small number of 2013 pennies were struck without any mint mark, and that's what's driving the coin's market value. So, why is this coin so valuable? A penny without a mint mark is considered rare because it was not supposed to happen. In 2013, the majority of pennies were produced at the Denver Mint and Philadelphia Mint. The absence of the mint mark on a penny means it was likely part of a small batch that was inadvertently released without the typical minting stamp. As with most rare coins, the value increases as the rarity of the coin becomes more recognized. If you happen to find a 2013 penny with no mint mark in your collection or pocket change, it could be worth a significant amount more than just 1 cent. The market value for this rare 2013 penny without a mint mark can range from hundreds of dollars to over $1,000, depending on its condition. A coin in pristine, uncirculated condition could fetch upwards of $1,000 or more at auction, while one in less than perfect shape might still be worth several $100s. This price fluctuation depends on factors like its grade, condition, and demand among collectors. Now, you might be wondering how to determine if your 2013 penny is the rare mint markless variety. Here's how you can check. First, examine the reverse side of the coin for the presence or absence of the mint mark. If you don't see a P or D underneath the date, then you likely have one of these rare 2013 pennies. Next, assess the coin's condition. A coin that is still in mint condition, with little to no wear and tear, is far more valuable than one that shows signs of heavy circulation. Collectors are particularly interested in coins that have sharp details and minimal damage. If you found a 2013 penny with no mint mark, it's important to take care of it. Avoid cleaning the coin, as doing so can decrease its value. Coins are best preserved in a safe, dry place, preferably in a coin holder or capsule to protect it from damage. So, what makes this rare 2013 penny so attractive to collectors? In addition to its rarity, the 2013 penny without a mint mark represents a fascinating error in the minting process. Collectors love coins with such anomalies because they're both historically significant and rare, making them a unique addition to any collection. Additionally, the value of this coin is likely to increase as time passes and as more collectors become aware of it. In conclusion, if you come across a 2013 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, you might be holding a valuable piece of history. With its rarity and potential market value of hundreds or even thousands of dollars, this coin is certainly worth keeping an eye out for. Always remember to do your research, get your coins appraised, and take care of your collection. Who knows, your next find could be worth far more than you ever expected. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back soon with more exciting coin discoveries. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just someone who enjoys learning about rare and valuable coins, you've clicked on the right video. Today, we're diving deep into a specific penny that has become a real gem for collectors, the 2009 Lincoln penny. But not just any 2009 penny, the ones with the right mint marks. Let's uncover why this penny is so valuable and what makes it stand out from the rest of the coins in your change jar. Whether you're looking to start your collection or hoping to find a hidden treasure in your pocket change, this penny could be the key. So, let's jump right in. The 2009 Lincoln penny might seem like just another penny in the sea of modern US coins. However, there's something special about the 2009 series. This year marked the 200th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, and the US Mint decided to honor the milestone by releasing a series of 4 unique reverse designs featuring different aspects of Lincoln's life. This was a major shift in the design of the penny, which had been largely unchanged for many decades. The 4 designs featured on the reverse of the penny symbolized key moments in Lincoln's life: his birth and early childhood in a log cabin in Kentucky, his formative years in Indiana, his time as a young lawyer, and his leadership during the Civil War. These coins were a significant departure from the traditional Lincoln Memorial reverse, which had been used since 1959. But here's where things get really interesting. Not all 2009 Lincoln pennies are created equal, and it's the mint mark that can determine their true value. Mint marks tell you where a coin was produced, and for 2009, the US Mint used several different facilities to strike these pennies, making some more desirable than others. The mint marks you'll find on the 2009 pennies are laughing face for the Denver Mint, P for the Philadelphia Mints, for the San Francisco Mint. While all 2009 pennies are relatively special because of the design changes, certain mint marks are rarer than others, which can drive up their market value. Let's take a closer look at these mint marks and how they affect the value of your 2009 Lincoln penny. The 2009 D Lincoln penny, minted in Denver, is one of the more common versions you'll find in circulation. With millions of these pennies produced, the 2009 D isn't usually worth much in average condition, typically around 1 cent. However, if you come across one in excellent condition, or, better yet, one that has been graded as a high-quality coin, you might be able to sell it for a few dollars more than face value. But here's the kicker: there are rare instances where the Denver Mint's 2009 pennies become much more valuable. For example, the 2009 D Formative Years reverse penny, which features a young Lincoln reading by the fire, is particularly sought after by collectors when it's in near mint condition. This can fetch upwards of $10 or more, depending on its grade. The 2009 P Lincoln penny, struck in Philadelphia, holds more significance than you might think. For starters, in 2009, this was the first time in over 200 years that the Philadelphia Mint produced coins with a P mint mark. Typically, Philadelphia-made coins don't have a mint mark, so this made the 2009 P pennies extra special to collectors. The 2009 P pennies are generally considered a bit rarer than the Denver minted ones, but they too are usually only worth a few cents unless they're in excellent or uncirculated condition. The 2009 P Presidency design, which shows Lincoln delivering the Gettysburg Address, is especially popular among collectors. A well-preserved example could fetch anywhere from $5 to $15, depending on its condition and demand at the time. Now, let's talk about the 2009 S Lincoln penny. These pennies are made at the San Francisco Mint, and unlike the other 2 mints, the S minted pennies were produced primarily as proof coins. Proof coins are specially made for collectors and are struck with extra care to ensure a high level of detail and quality. These coins are often shiny and mirror-like, giving them an aesthetic that makes them more valuable to collectors. The 2009 S proof pennies can be worth much more than their regular counterparts, typically ranging from $5 to $20 or more, depending on their quality and demand. The log cabin reverse design, representing Lincoln's humble beginnings, is particularly prized. If you find a 2009 S proof penny in perfect condition, it could be worth more, especially if it's been graded by a trusted coin grading service like PCGS or NGC.AS. With many coin series, some 2009 Lincoln pennies are valuable because of rare errors or variations. These mistakes can happen during the minting process, and when they do, they make the coin much more valuable to collectors. For example, there have been reports of 2009 pennies with doubled dies, where the design appears to be imprinted twice, or coins with off-center strikes. These errors can increase the value of a coin significantly. A 2009 Lincoln penny with a noticeable minting error can be worth anywhere from $25 to over $100, depending on the severity of the error and its rarity. If you've got a 2009 penny and you're wondering if it's worth more than a cent, there are a few things you need to check. Start by looking closely at the condition of the coin. A penny in poor condition is unlikely to be worth more than face value, but if it's in good or uncirculated condition, it may be worth more. You'll also want to look for the mint mark. The mint mark on a 2009 penny is located just beneath the date on the obverse side of the coin, and it's small, so make sure to examine it carefully. If you find a 2009 S penny, especially if it's a proof coin, you've likely got something more valuable in your hands. Finally, if you think your coin may be valuable, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded. Grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation can assess the quality of the coin and give you an official grade, which can affect its market value. the 2009 Lincoln Penny is a prime example of how small details like mint marks, design variations, and even the coin's condition can dramatically impact a penny's worth. Whether you find a 2009 D in great shape, a rare 2009 P, or a proof coin from the San Francisco Mint, these pennies have a lot of potential for collectors. If you think you found a valuable 2009 penny, do a little research, take care of the coin, and consider having it professionally graded. Who knows? You might have a small fortune hiding in your spare change. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more content on rare coins and their market values. See you in the next one.